Welcome to Charlottesville, Mr. Jefferson's University, the University of Virginia, where fans have been flooding the ground since early this morning. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Clemson Tigers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Virginia Cavaliers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Cavaliers will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Clemson's offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Wants to throw. It's Bryant. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So Virginia's offense will have its first possession of the game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So we're scoreless. Their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Running to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. Back to pass, it's Bryant. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, that middle linebacker just wanted it more, man. He came right up the middle. He was able to beat across the offensive lineman's face and work his way to the QB.
Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
And the Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They run the reverse. And the defense played that one beautifully, and they'll knock him down for a loss. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, you've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league, so a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game. Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the RPO, complete. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wideout. Handoff from the shotgun. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll give it to the back. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It's a draw. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking for room, it's Wilcox. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clemson will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He'll do it himself. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. And he missed it. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab on the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Cavaliers will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He'll try it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Cavaliers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Kick is in the air. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. First play of the period, 1st down here. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Lets it fly. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They got it on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Bryant. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here comes the heat. It's complete on the right side. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Hunt is on its way. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Cavaliers moving quickly to the line.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Offense gets set for second down. Handoff to the single running back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. And the Cavaliers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They got 0 push up front and they stopped him in the backfield. They bring the punter onto the field now. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Get it out on the screen. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They're going to run it. Can't get him to the ground. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On the ground, it's Wilcox. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Got it in the middle. It's Rigby. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. You just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll leave it with him. Jukes his way for more. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Cavaliers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 18 over Duke. We'll circle back if anything big happens.
Breaks into the open. Makes it past the marker. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He'll keep it himself. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. Still running at the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
It was a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball, but he can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent years. Versatility at the running back position, being an every down back. And that's exactly what this guy embodies.
Looking downfield, it's Bryant. The sure hands, it's Hooks. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Flips it out in the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll do it himself. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect it well enough.
To the air, it's Bryant. Here's the pressure. Runs through the tackle. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Looks as if Clemson will have the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's going to run it. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Clemson is quick to the line.
That's a first down for the offense.
Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it. At this point, that looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
From the gun, the running back has it. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. Hit as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about the guy who caught that and returned it for the touchdown. But how about the pressure on the quarterback? You've got to get ways to be physical with him and make him uncomfortable. Nice job hitting him as he's throwing with the football. And then, obviously, the interception and 6 points.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Cavaliers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. It's funny, you think back to Clemson. Remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially on the D-line. That may have been the best D-line we've ever seen in college football. And I tell you, sometimes this dude looks like he could start on that D-line. He's that talented.
The Cavaliers will call on their punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Hauls it in at the 40. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Punt is in the air. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Robinson. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Fires one high and deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the play fake. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on second down. To throw, it's Bryant. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Makes the catch. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to have. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Burton. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. Got a man. It's Burton. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The quick out. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Clemson will send the punt team out. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Cavaliers headed quickly to the line.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Leaves it with the running back. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Going to the ground. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Took a shot as he threw. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Caught over the middle. It's Horn. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Trying to pound their way in. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Trying to pound it in. He stopped, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage on 4th and goal, and they'll have it at the 3. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. All ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Give to the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Bryant. Fires to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Green. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Fires to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Handoff to the lone back. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Power football with the run. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They try to pop a run on the draw. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the outside to the left. Past the 1st down marker and still running. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Working on the right. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
At the 11-yard line. And 1st down for the offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The handoff, keep working on that clock. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They're up by 35 over Duke. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The throw. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the tailback. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. They're going to run it, and they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.